Thank
you
you.
for being here today.
Absolutely. You have a question for me?
I do have a question for you.
All right, let's get where we get a, hey, how you doing?
Good.
We got to answer this important question.
I know, I just told him what I was asking.
Okay.
So, my platform
Is it good? Can you see? Is it all good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So my platform is all about making sense and teaching kids to be financially responsible, and that's what I'm going to be teaching them this year. So I was wondering what you're going to do about the $18 trillion deficit.
Okay, number one, you hit on to something here. Responsibility at the family level, at the business level is absolutely required, but it seems not to be required in Congress. So let me tell you, there's one thing I want to do for your generation, is to get us off the road from becoming Greece. Here's the problem. It's not just the $18 trillion debt, which is spending more each year than you take in, is accumulated to be almost $19 trillion. When my generation retires, I'm a baby boomer. I was born from 1946 to 64. That group, I was born in 55. We're going to retire in mass. There are going to be 80 million of us, and we're going to want a Social Security check and a Medicare bills paid. We're $70 trillion short of the money we need for Medicare and Social Security to pay the bills of the retirement of the baby boomers. That means your generation is going to get completely wiped out. By 2031, all the money is sent in to pay taxes, goes to pay Medicare, Social Security, Medicaid, interest on the debt. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask your generation to work a little bit longer because we live longer. I'm going to ask people of my generation and my income level to take a little less to keep from having Medicare and Social Security wipe us out, become Greece. We're on the road to becoming Greece, a debtor nation, and the only way you can fix this is to adjust the age of retirement for younger people and means test benefits for people who make what I do. And if we don't, then the American dream is lost for you. If we do, we're good to go.
What about co-pays?
Co-pays.
Co-pays so that people on Medicare pay a co-pay like almost every American does for insurance.
Here's what we'll do. People on Medicare do pay some co-pays, but if you make $175,000 a year, you get a subsidy to help pay your Medicare Part D premiums, your prescription drug premium, about $109 a month. If I'm president, you're going to pay it yourself, because that $109 a month is borrowed from future generations. So what I would do as president, I would eliminate subsidies from people who make $150,000 to $175,000 a year, because they can afford to pay it themselves. And when it comes to Social Security, I would take a smaller cost of living adjustment, and I'd have my benefits readjusted. Because when I was 21, my mom died. When I was 22, my dad died. Within 15 months, I lost both of my parents. It wiped us out financially. And if it weren't for a Social Security Survivor Benefit check coming to my sister, who was 13 at the time, we wouldn't have made it. I'm now 60. I make $175,000 a year. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I would take less Social Security to save the system. And that's what I intend to do as president, is ask people in my income level to take less and ask younger people to work longer to save these systems so that we don't become Greece.